Hello dear students, welcome back to our English class. In today's class, we are going to work in Unit 12 in your class book page 117 to 120, your workbook 103 to 105, in your grammar book page 90 to 91, and in our online classes we are going to discuss worksheet number 12 in your English booklet. My little heroes, after watching this video, you are supposed to be able to form passive questions, to identify new vocabularies, to read the text, to write the main idea in the text, and at the end to be able to use phrases to express opinion. So first of all, we are going to start with your grammar book, pages 19 to 91, with the title Passive Questions. Before we start discussing our new idea, let's revise the passive voice. Previously, we learned how to change an active sentence into a passive sentence. Let's first start with the present simple. We said when we have a present simple sentence, we are going to change the sentence into passive. We have to follow several steps, and we learned these steps together. We said first of all, we are going to delete the subject. Then we have to bring the object at the beginning of the sentence. If the sentence is present, add is, am, or are, followed by the past participle of the verb and the rest of the sentence or the complement. So take a look at these examples. Musicians all over the world play the guitar. When I want to change this active sentence into a passive sentence, the guitar is played by musicians all over the world. Another example, archaeologists find ancient places. Ancient places are found by archaeologists. Let's move to the past part. I have the two active sentences. Pascal invented the computer and thousands of people watched the matches. So I have here two sentences in the past simple. We are going to follow the same steps. Delete the subject, bring the object at the beginning of the sentence, add was or were, plus the past participle of the verb and the complement of the sentence. So Pascal invented the computer. The computer was invented by Pascal. Thousands of people watched the matches. The matches were watched by thousands of people. So this is a quick revision for the passive voice. Now, genius, take a look at these examples of changing passive sentences into passive questions. Read them carefully and try to guess the structure of a passive question. I have sentences in the present simple and I have sentences in the past simple. Let's take a look at the present simple sentences. Football is played at the stadium. Lots of cars are made in Germany. These are passive sentences. When I change these sentences into questions, is football played at the stadium? Where are lots of cars made? To the past part. I have the two sentences, passive sentences. An email was sent yesterday. Books were written by William Shakespeare. When I change these sentences into questions, was an email sent yesterday? Who were books written by? So, try to figure out the structure of a passive question. And you were right, excellent. I have two types of questions. We have yes or no questions and the WH questions. If I want to form a yes or no question, we are going to start with the verb be. In the present it is am, is or are. In the past it is was or were, followed by the subject. The subject is followed by the past participle, verb 3, and the verb is followed by the complement, and don't forget the question mark. If we are forming a WH question using WH words, we are going to start with the WH word plus verb to be. In the present it is, am or are. In the past it is was or were, followed by the subject. The subject is followed by the past participle of the verb, and the verb is followed by the complement and the question mark. So this is the structure of a question in the passive voice. This is the structure of a passive question. So all we have to do is to switch between the subject and verb to be. Quick revision for the WH words: who, to ask about a person; which, to ask about a thing; where, to ask about a place; when, to ask about a time. You can use these WH words to form a WH passive question. Now let's move together to your class book, page 118, to the reading part. Before we start reading, I have a question for you. What would you like to be in the future? Would you like to be a doctor, a footballer, an actor, a surgeon, a firefighter? Which of these professions do you prefer? What do you want to be in the future? In your class book, page 118, take a look at the text in front of you and try to answer this question. Where do you think it is from? Now, I am going to read the text in your class book, page 118, with the title, Who Deserves a High Salary? Bright Star, posted at 14:56 on 12th of April. Should anyone earn more than 1 million a year? I read in the newspaper that a famous footballer was paid the same in 1 week as 150 factory workers. Factory workers work 40 hours a week. Footballers just kick a ball around. I think they are paid more than they deserve. Sports Fan, posted at 17:23 on 12th of April. Football stars need a lot of training from a young age. They train 5 days a week and have strict diets. Also, athletes entertain people, so they are giving something to the public. I think they deserve their money. London Girl, posted at 18:06 on 12th of April. I don't think that footballer or any other celebrity should be paid so much money. They don't help anyone. Scientists and doctors train for years too. They improve people's lives, but they are not paid as much as pop stars. That's silly. Bookworm, posted at 18:42 on 12th of April. I agree with London Girl. Surgeons, firefighters, and the police deserve to be paid a lot more. They help people every day and they work in difficult and dangerous situations. They are heroes and they should be the real celebrities. Sports Fan, posted at 19:18 on 12th of April. Tickets to football games and concerts are expensive. So are CDs and DVDs. Celebrities were paid a lot less years ago, but these days we pay more for entertainment. So they earn more. It's simple. Bright Star posted at 1956 on 12th of April. Thanks for all your interesting replies. I think the emergency services, scientists and engineers deserve more money than celebrities. But if people are happy to pay lots of money for entertainment, then the celebrities will be rich. So after reading the text, let's discuss it together. We have someone who's called Bright Star. She was talking about a very important issue, which is who deserves a high salary. She is saying that famous footballers are getting a lot of money because they are only kicking a ball. She said that factory workers work 40 hours a week, so they deserve to be paid more. And we have several replies for this issue. Everyone is expressing his or her opinion. We have sports fan who is saying that footballers need to be paid a lot because they are trained from a young age and they are also entertaining people. London Girl said that scientists and doctors are trained for years, so they improve also people's life, but they are not paid as much as pop stars, and this is silly in her opinion. Bookworm said that she agrees with London Girl. She is saying that surgeons, firefighters and police deserve to be paid a lot more because they help people every day and they work in difficult and dangerous situations. And she also says that they are the real heroes and celebrities. Sports fan is insisting on his opinion. He is saying that tickets to football games and concerts are very expensive. Also, CDs and DVDs are very expensive, and people are paying money to be entertained, and that's why celebrities are paid much more than surgeons, firefighters, police, and so on. At the end, Bright Star thanks all of her friends for their replies, and at the end she concludes by saying that she thinks that emergency services, scientists and engineers deserve more money, and they are the celebrities because they are helping people. But if people are happy to pay lots of money for entertainment, so celebrities will be rich. So after we have read this discussion about who deserves a high salary, I want you to read the text again and to try to answer these questions. Question number 1, why does Bright Star think that footballers are paid more than they deserve? Number 2, why does a sports fan think that football stars deserve their money? 3. What do surgeons, police, firefighters should be the real celebrities? 4. Why do celebrities and footballers earn more money now in sports fan opinion? So try to read the text and to answer these questions. And here is the new vocabularies in our text. We have the words improve, salary, factory, deserve, scientist, celebrity, surgeon, hero. Improve, it means when something is getting better, it is improving. Salary, it is the amount of money that you take after your work. Factory, it is a huge building where people use machines to make something. Deserve, when you deserve something, it means that it is good to have it because you have worked hard. Scientist is someone who studies science in their job. Celebrity is someone who is well known and we see in news or in magazines. Surgeon, it is a special type of doctors who cut people's bodies to help them get better. Hero is someone who does a very good things. So these are the new vocabularies that we should learn in our text for today, and you can find the definitions of the new words in the dictionary in your workbook. Improve, it is a verb. Salary is a noun. Factory is a noun. Deserve is a verb. Scientist is a noun. Celebrity is a noun. Surgeon is a noun. Hero is a noun. Now open your class book on page 120 to the writing part. In today's writing, we are going to learn some expressions that we use, some phrases that we use to express our opinion. If you take a look at the page in front of you, first of all, we have a sample of the writing. It is about famous people in the news by Tom Adams. You can read it and try to write something which is similar by using these phrases to express our opinions. You can say, I don't think that, or I think that. I don't believe that, or I believe that, in my opinion, and it seems to me that. So we use these phrases to express our opinions, to express our thoughts. What do we think about a certain problem or a certain issue? So we use the phrases, I don't think that, or I think that. I don't believe that, or I believe that. In my opinion, it seems to me that, to express our opinion. Now I have the key answer for your workbook, pages 104 page 100. In page 104, 105, exercise number 1, exercise 2, words and content, exercise 1, more words, exercise 2, and exercise 3 on page 105. Key answer for your class book from page 118 to 120. Exercise 3 in page 118, words and context. Exercise 1 on page 119, and in page 120 in the writing part, here is the answer of exercise 5. Key answer for your grammar book, pages 90 and 91. Exercise 9, exercise 10, where you have to order the words in the correct order to form questions. Exercise 11. I want you to take a look at the sentence number 8. In sentence number 8, it is an active sentence. So what you have to do is to change this active sentence into a passive one, then change the passive sentence into a passive question. This is it for today. By the end of this class, we have finished our books, our workbook, class book, and grammar book. Thank you for today and see you soon.